Welcome back to The Explainer. Today we're going to completely transform how you interact with artificial intelligence. Because if you feel like you're just kind of scratching the surface right now, well, you're definitely in the right place. By the end of this explainer, I'm going to give you the exact step-by-step roadmap to go from a beginner to a top 1% power user. Someone who can literally land a massive tech job or, build a highly monetizable personal brand completely from scratch.
90%. Let that sink in for a second. That is the massive amount of AI's real capabilities that most people are just completely missing out on. They're stuck at level 1, right? Just sort of chatting with AI, maybe asking for a quick travel itinerary or a funny text to send a friend. Meanwhile, the top 1%, they are using it to automate their entire workflows, generate passive income, and literally build entire applications.
So I've got to ask you right up front, and hey, be honest with yourself here. Which level of AI user are you right now? Are you just a casual chatter asking basic search questions, or are you truly ready to become a master, someone who builds intelligent agents and actually lands those lucrative roles? Keep that question in the back of your mind as we go through this because we're about to seriously level up.
All right, let's dive into it. Here's our roadmap for today. Number 1, the gap. 2, the prompting playbook. 3, an incredible interview hack. 4, building your AI brand. And 5, future-proofing you. Let's get right to it. First up, Section 1, the AI knowledge gap.
So the absolute biggest mistake beginners make is just blindly trusting AI. If you're simply copying and pasting whatever it spits out without giving it any context about your actual life or your specific project, you're acting as what our sources jokingly call a promptitude. Instead, you've got to think of AI as a literal genie in a bottle. Look, if a genie pops out and you make a vague wish like, hey, give me unlimited money, that genie might go rob every bank in the world to get you cash, which obviously lands you in jail. Or maybe it just gives you all the money on Earth and completely crashes the global economy. The point is, the AI will do exactly what you ask. Vague prompts completely backfire. You need specific, safe, and crystal clear parameters.
And this brilliantly illustrates our next core rule. Learning AI is exactly like learning an instrument. Think about it. If you try to learn the piano, the guitar, and the drums all on the exact same afternoon, you're going to be terrible at all of them, right? So stop constantly jumping between ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. Just pick one single tool, go incredibly deep, and master that one first.
All right, moving right along to Section 2, the prompting playbook. If we want to stop getting those useless, vague answers, we need a solid foundational system. Because remember, the quality of your output is never, ever going to exceed the quality of your input. Enter the highly actionable RCF framework. Whenever you write a prompt, you literally just need these 3 things. First, role. Tell the AI exactly who it should act like, a senior coder, an expert marketer, whatever. Second, context. Give it all your background data and any specific constraints. And third, format. Tell it exactly how you want that answer delivered. Are we talking a bulleted list, a table? You have to make the implicit explicit.
Let's actually see this framework applied in the real world. Say you're a software engineer at HSBC, and you're trying to land a massive job at Google. A terrible prompt would just be, help me prepare for an interview. But a great RCF-powered prompt, that sounds like this. Act as an experienced Google technical recruiter. I'm an engineer with 2 years at HSBC, applying for a senior role at Google. Help me prepare by asking me common technical interview questions. See the difference there? It's an absolute game changer.
Which leads us perfectly into Section 3, the interview hack.
Let's look at exactly what happens when you use that good prompt to reverse engineer a high-level technical interview. By telling the AI to format the output, it completely categorizes a study guide for you, breaking the interview down into easy, medium, and hard questions. But here is the crazy secret the AI reveals when it actually has the right role. It's the medium difficulty zone, the one focusing on core logic and edge cases where most Google candidates actually fail. It's not those incredibly hard optimization questions that trip people up. It's the medium ones.
So the really crucial takeaway here is that the AI isn't just handing you some static cheat sheet. By giving it the role of a recruiter, it's actively evaluating you. It forces you to think out loud, test how well you clarify constraints, and checks your code for edge cases. It's acting as a live, interactive interviewer, giving you those exact high-pressure reps you need to completely ace the real thing and land that job.
Okay, let's switch gears a bit. Section 4, building your AI brand.
Getting a high-paying tech job is awesome, for sure. But what if you want to build an independent, money-making personal brand? The sources actually lay out this incredibly simple pipeline for creating an AI influencer completely from scratch. Step 1. Use an AI tool like Nano Banana to generate a highly realistic base image of your character. Step 2. Drop that image into a video generation model, think Vidu 3 or Kling AI, to animate it. You can make them walk, talk, or do a whole day-in-the-life vlog. And Step 3. Post consistently to TikTok or Instagram, build that audience, and start monetizing through brand deals.
Now, if you want to pull this off properly, you need the ultimate tool stack, the exact apps the top 1% are using right now. You just map your tasks to specific tools. For your scripts and text brainstorming, use Claude or ChatGPT. For high-quality video generation, you're looking at Vidu 3 or OpenAI's Sora. Need to clone voices or make custom audio? 11 Labs is absolutely your go-to. And if you need to pitch brands and want a stunning presentation fast, just use Gamma to build a deck in minutes.
If this sounds a little too sci-fi, let's ground it in a real-world example from our sources, an account called RowFills1. It's this entirely AI-animated page featuring a monkey character, and it has millions of followers. It's actively securing massive brand deals with huge companies like Swiggy. People are literally making thousands of dollars running these highly successful media companies right now, and half their audience doesn't even know the content is 100% AI.
And finally, Section 5, future-proof your career.
Getting that job or building that brand is a great start, but look, the AI landscape is shifting incredibly fast. True job security comes from actively climbing the ladder of mastery. A few months ago, everyone was just at level 1, basically chatting. Today, to even compete, you need to be at level 3, a context engineer who builds custom prompts with perfect background data. But your immediate next target is level 4, becoming an automator. That means using tools like NA10 or Claude's computer use features to actually stitch different apps together and completely automate your daily workflows.
But here is the ultimate endgame goal for the top 1%. Level 5, the agent builder. At this stage, you're not just consuming AI anymore, you are building products. You're vibe coding entirely new mobile apps using just plain conversational English. You're building highly automated workflows and custom AI agents, and then, here's the kicker, you're selling those directly to businesses for thousands of dollars as a highly paid freelancer or agency. That right there, that is true future-proofing.
So I want to leave you with this final, somewhat provocative question. You've seen the roadmap today, you know about the gap, you've got the RCF framework, the tool stack, and you know the ultimate goal. So what are you going to commit to today to actually upgrade your AI skills? Stop procrastinating. Just pick one single tool from that stack, apply the framework today, and start building your future. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Next time, we're going to be breaking down exactly how to automate your entire email inbox so you never have to reply manually ever again. You definitely won't want to miss that. Get out there and start building.